one of the things that I always like to do is start things off with a good attitude, men and women. A lot of my audience are men. However, every now and then I do get women that do chime in. And once we begin to move in a certain way, it's almost like a domino effect. Because in this day and age, we have to present ourselves in a professional manner. And one thing I've always admired about individuals that stand on business and sit on throne is the intensity. You know, not only the intensity, but the energy. What type of energy are you coming with? What is your motive? What is your angle? And when I listen to certain people, I'm getting ideas. The light switch comes on. I don't ever know what I'm going to do nor say. Things that I do is unscripted. I let the spirit, I let the vibe take me. What I want to say could be something totally different from what is scripted. You feel me? But when I allow nature to take its course, it takes its course. In 2026, men's voice will be heard across the globe. And some want to hear truth, some don't. You have some individuals that have a hard time hearing the truth, receiving the truth. And that's okay. That's not going to stop anything. But shout out to these individuals whose clips we're going to be playing and having a simple conversation, a locker room conversation, an adult conversation, a water cooler conversation, a sideline conversation, an end zone conversation, as adults should have. And when adults are having a conversation, words are going to be said, expressed, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the talking points will be made. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, and share. All right? Hit that notification button so that each time that I upload, you will be the first to get an exclusive. It's your boy, Big Truck. Grab your shoulder pads and helmet. Let's get this work.
Sorry, but I see why black men aren't dating black women anymore. I really do. I mean, the maturity level speaks for itself. Most black women stop maturing at the age of 12. One of my favorite YouTubers posted, not YouTubers, Instagram people, TikTok, I don't know what he is. You know, he's everywhere. But he posted a video about this woman, and she was talking about she was waiting on her husband to be a bad guy so she can leave him. And then she goes on to say, actually, women, he don't gotta be a bad guy for him to leave him. If you're just not happy, you should just leave. I'm like, Are y'all serious?
Welcome to another day of apparently being hot and sexy doesn't...
Well, what does that tell you? You know? How many times have we heard that? If you're not being happy, just leave. Just maybe. Just maybe. You have to make smarter choices and decisions. Everything that we're looking at right now that we're taking a viewing with has a lot to do with choices and decisions. Some people make good choices and decisions. Some people make bad choices and decisions. But at the end of the end all, you will know an individual by the fruit they carry. Let's continue.
mean anything anymore. Why am I both hot and also sexy and at work? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that?
A lot of women are losers, and I want to talk about it. A lot of y'all feel like men should provide for you guys and should upgrade your lifestyles, but you have nothing in return to give to him. Therefore, that makes you a loser. And you always are so quick to call men losers if they live at home with their mom or if they don't have a job. You'll label them a loser very quickly. Like I said, nothing to offer anyone. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror and be accountable.
How many times have we heard that? How many times have we heard large number of women shaming men because of their living situations or financial situations? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, those same type of women that would shame men, they don't have it themselves. Okay? Highlighting a lot of things coming into 2026 that men are no longer going to put up with. Period. That's it, that's all. And we're diving into it. We're diving into the things that men are no longer going to put up with, going to settle for. Men have options. Men are setting their standards. Men are setting their limitations. Men are setting their boundaries. And we're going to highlight that, okay, in this live stream with these videos. We're going to highlight it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get down to the root of it all.
Accountable, then have the nerve to call someone else a loser.
I'm tired of being single, so I'm now joining the conversation. So I have a question. Did we ever figure out where these men that like mid to average looking women are at? Because I don't know. Where are the men that want a woman who's not trying to be delulu and trying to be like, oh my God, no, I'm the baddest bitch. We know we're not the baddest bitch, but we just want love, okay? Where are these men at? Seriously, where are the men that just want like an average, like, cutie girl? Like, I don't think I'm even cute. I just know I'm mid.
Let me say this. Don't no good man want a woman that calls herself a bad bitch. Don't no man wants a woman that disrespects herself. A woman should always conduct herself as a lady. Now, I'm going to hold back. However, let's say this. Men and women should conduct themselves accordingly as respectful adults. Let's continue.
But like, where are you guys who actually like appreciate me? Like,
don't fall for that, all right?
I come home, the house is dirty, no dinner, and all I have to be offered is dick. I come home, the kitchen is dirty, no dinner, and all I have to be offered is dick. Also, $300 is gone off my card. I come home, the kitchen is dirty, no dinner. This time it's $500 off my card. Brand new clothes, and still offer dick. Now, instead of the word dick, put pussy. That's exactly what you hoes look like. Oh, you thought I was about to say something about men, didn't you? I just wanted to show how fucking pathetic y'all look as a woman. When you come up here talking about I'm not cooking and cleaning for my man, but your man will sit here and work 12 hours off of his fucking ass for you.
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
I want you to notice something, gents. Nobody forced these women to say any of the stuff that they just said. This isn't just cherry picking rage bait. This is how a lot of modern women actually sound when they speak out loud. Entitlement, no accountability, no type of self-reflection. And then they seem to be confused why men aren't responding to this shit. Why?
When I hear modern women, because I always like to specify, because every man and every woman is different. So, when I hear modern women speak, especially on these podcasts, I'm sitting here scratching my head like, do you actually believe that? Do you actually think that this is going to work? Who have you did this to? And if so, how did it go? Nowadays, people are doing things and saying things, and they're not making no sense. But they go up on these podcast shows talking about, I don't need no man. That's the first thing. Second, how much money a man has to make. A man ain't got to say shit about how much he makes in his pockets. Imagine if those same women that had that energy, imagine if men came at them the exact same way. Tell me, you already know how that shit gonna go. So, if you do not like the way men coming at you, stop coming at them like that. Let's go.
Why men aren't trying to date them. Why men aren't going out of their way to look for women right now. And the last clip was very important because when the script gets flipped, it sounds ridiculous, don't it? But that's exactly what men have been hearing for a lot of years. So when men start saying, I don't believe that there are good women that exist, that shit don't come from nowhere. It comes from the patterns that I just showed you all.
Niggas don't have.
Well, hold on, though. Let me say this before we get into that clip. Good women do exist. Good women have always existed, been walking around the universe. Good men have always existed. Good men have always been walking around the universe. I say this once and I'll say it again. You have to look at who you choose versus who you pass up.
Niggas don't even have a piece of an apartment. You got a whole house.
Okay, wait,
and it's furnished.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I just got called a bougie nigga.
The bougiest.
The bougiest nigga.
Of niggas.
Because I have a matching bed set.
That makes sense.
Matching bed set makes me bougie.
You have the whole set. The tall dresser with the mirror, the long dresser, and then it matches your.
But you see how petty that is? You see how petty that is? I guarantee you that same broad would either have the same thing too at her home or have nothing at all. That's what you call a bedroom set, dumbass. It's going to be the same color. It's going to be the same brand. It's going to match. But again, when you mess around and you play foolish games with foolish people, you already know you'll win foolish prizes.
Bed.
Oh, okay.
Niggas don't even have apartments.
Oh my God.
Niggas be renting out rooms and shit. You got a whole house and it's furnished with everything. Each room is furnished. Nigga, I saw that matching bedroom set I was in. That's it.
So what else makes me bougie outside of just being a fucking responsible male adult?
Hell,
Right?
everything. You got a bank account. A real bank account. It ain't Chime. Not even just one bank account. You have multiple.
So?
That's right. Even though it's kind of, what of a skit. But get the meat and potatoes of the skit. This is how a large number of women think, respond. I had a woman try to bang on me the other day because I told her I have a 2-bedroom and 2-bath place. Why do you need that? Don't worry about why I need it. I have my own. What do you have? That individual staying at home with their parents. Riddle me that, Batman. You in your late 30s still staying at home. But yet I'm in my own. Run till that.
That's just called being a responsible male adult.
Men get criticized all the time for what we're not doing, for what we don't have. And then a man has that stuff, has things that other men don't. That's not good enough. He's criticized for doing something that grown-ass men do. And if a man chooses not to have matching furniture or all this stuff, that's okay as well. That's your
But men, this is what I'm highlighting. When you are talking to a woman and she's criticizing you, that is your cue to walk away. Pick up your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk away. You ain't got to be rude. You ain't got to be disrespectful. Just walk away. Because I'm going to tell you, what one woman won't do or appreciate, the next one will.
show you right there how women are comparing you always. Or, the bums they've been with, you always are getting compared. When you got your shit together, you have somewhat of power. You have control. If she don't want to be on your program, this is the reason why you move on. So the fact that this woman here is amazed that he got matching furniture and shit tells me that she not used to dealing with real men.
Women do like to deal with a man who they feel like needs an upgrading. This is why a lot of women think that they were the ones who were fumbled, and a lot of women think that they're like so much better than they actually are because they're comparing themselves to the men that they've dated, which are like.
And a large number of women feel that they can change a person. Hey, I can change you. I can upgrade you. I can do this. I can do that. Listen, be yourself. Whatever things you were taught, what you've learned, it's not working for you. When you have men that are doing for themselves, when you have men, excuse me, that are responsible, when you have men that are paying their bills, when you have men that are enjoying living their best life, having their peace, when you have men that are in control of things that move around them, most can't handle that. Now, who can handle a man like that? A woman that is on that same level. I look at a lot of couples, and I have some friends that are married, and when I look at what works for them, when I look at how they interact together, that's a powerful thing. I'm all for marriages. Love who you love. Be with who you be with. If you with somebody and they love you and they respect you and they treat you right, stay there. If you are with someone and they're not serving you, pick up your shoulder pads and your helmet and leave. Because the worst thing to do is to be in a situation where you are unhappy and you are miserable. Let's continue to feast. If you're chiming in, please put a number 1 in the chat. The chat rooms are open. Share your thoughts. Let your soul speak. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm at 96,000 subscribers. I need 4 more to get 100K. Stop playing with your boy Big Truck. Let's go.
Like bottom of the barrel. Of course you think that you're top tier material because you've always dealt with a man who needed to drive your car and sleep on your couch.
I was married for 5 years, but I was with my husband for 10 years. And I'm gonna be honest, I lost a good man because of my mindset of I can compete with a man. Clean vibes, princess treatment. I ain't have to work, I ain't have to do nothing. But my mouth was bad and I lost a good man. I'm taking that.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
She said it, her mouth. In 2026, men are not putting up with a large number of women in their mouth. They not. Men are going to walk away. Like I said, you don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to go back and forth. Just pick up your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk the fuck away. No more. In 2026, men gonna have to deal with women in their mouth. Loud mouth, don't want to listen, thinking they know every damn thing, thinking they the best dancers, eating up all the chicken and watermelon, got the fake lead press-on nails and the fake hair, fake ass, breasts, lips, cheekbones, kneecaps, elbows, long fingernails. Men ain't going for it in 2026. Men are holding modern women accountable in 2020. You even got women of good character, women of good substance, holding modern women accountable. Oh, it's going to happen. This whole thing y'all call sisterhood, shit's done.
I disobeyed every direct order, but I didn't cheat. And I thought like, oh, I'm the perfect wife. I don't cheat. I don't go outside. I don't even get dolled up. But I'm in the house saying, fuck you, suck my dick. Fuck your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck everybody. And it's my man, the kids we got together type shit. That's how mad I get. I up a whole marriage.
So when you have these women out here claiming I'm an alpha and I need a man to come up to my level, this, that, and the third, some of these women today believe that being an alpha means that they can say what they want to, that they can have a flip mouth, not realizing that a real woman has control of her tongue. She knows that she learns more through silence than in speaking. These my
Damn.
And that's why they lose. That's why they lose a good man. But those are the same ones that will go around the universe talking about, I don't need no man. The devil is a lie and your mammy too. We all need each other. But when it comes to men, men want to be with women that are fit, feminine, and friendly. Okay? A real woman needs a man that is masculine, fit, and friendly. You see how that go? Two good people need to have a conversation and a communication with each other. When two good people have a communication and an understanding between each other, all will go well. All is good. But sometimes you have the right person and the wrong person trying to make a connection, and the shit don't work. If you have a woman over here, she's used to the Pookie and Ray Rays and Larry and them, she needs to stay there. She can't be mad when Pookie and Ray Ray and Larry do what they do. Because look who she chose. Look who she gave cheeks to. Look who she gave her time to. Look who she gave a child to. Okay, let's flip it. When you have a dude over here dealing with the Makitas and the Shaquitas, can't get mad at what they do. Look at who he chose. Look at who he gave his hot link to. Well, you can't get mad when they do what they do. You see the disconnect? There's a disconnect here. Stop asking for things that you're not ready for, that you can't handle, that you never had, but always wanted.
Modern women today lose out on good relationships because, again, they are not wife material.
She belongs to the streets.
A lot of women claim they want a real man, but when they finally attract one, they try to control him. And that's how you lose them, because you cannot control a real man. You can control a doormat, you can control a simp, but a real man who is knowledgeable, a leader who's emotionally intelligent and driven, baby, you can't control him. You don't want a real man. You do not want a man. Bitch, you want a bitch.
So this black woman messaged me and she was like, I feel as though you empathize with black men, but you don't empathize with black women. Well, the reason why I empathize with black men is because black men are the most disrespected out of all the races in the world. Black men are the most disrespected by their woman, meaning the black woman, right? There is no other race in the world where women think that it's okay to disrespect their man the way that black women disrespect black men. Let's go to the statistics. Let's go to the facts.
The sister is so right. Black men have been disrespected, treated like shit for so long, especially by their own. But yet, those same black men will go date someone out their race. And a large number of black women would have something to say. They would be mad, pissed as I don't know what. But hold on, though. That same black man can go date within his race, but another type of black woman still got something to say. Run till that.
Black women are the least likely to get married. Black men are getting married at higher rates than black women. Black men are commodities. If you go to any place around the world, most women want black men. But for whatever reason, black women don't see that. And then they are entitled and think that they're supposed to come with all this baggage, be out of shape, have all these kids, out of marriage, and just be really a hot mess. And then a black man is just supposed to be like, well, I should just settle for this. The black woman really thinks that the black man should be happy with settling with their nonsense and foolishness, on top of being combative and disrespectful. Why would a black man deal with that when he can go get a woman from another race that is going to not have kids, the whole nine, and want to actually get on his program?
Not even that, but would treat him right. Not only that, but will actually treat him right. Peep this shit out.
I literally just seen that video of the lady talking about how men have more options than women nowadays, and I completely agree. The amount of fine women I see on the daily, and it'll be like maybe one decent looking man, one sprinkled, average, best, sometimes never.
We're going to be taking a look at how the dating dynamic for a man and a female is very different, which is hurting their ego, as they've always liked the idea of them being the prize. Although being the prize actually means bringing something to the table, which a lot of females don't bring anything.
I get into a lot of discussions about this, and then this is one of the things that I highlight, okay? Women are the prize. Men are the prize. It's two good people to come together. They both are the prize to each other. That's it, that's all. It's not no one or the other. Okay? If a man, we don't do 50-50, we do 100 on 100. This is 2026. If a man puts in 100% into the relationship and or marriage, guess what? A woman has to do the same, put in 100% into the relationship and or marriage. When you have both putting in 100% into the relationship and or marriage, it's a win-win for everybody. Last time that I checked.
Or the same thing.
I've never encountered a guy, or at least entertained someone, who has sat there and asked me, what do you bring to the table? No masculine man asked that question.
What? Bullshit. Bullshit. Trust me. What do you bring to the table? It's the opposite of teamwork, which is supported by you meet me halfway, I meet you halfway. All of those things run together. Did you not know that? Okay.
Why would that be a hit to masculinity?
It would be a hit to masculinity.
Why?
because you know that a woman is there to compliment you and she's an asset to you.
Doesn't sound like you're an asset. It sounds like you just cost $10,000 a month.
But
when we're asking what you bring to the table, you're like, well, I'm a good human being. That's what you're saying. It's like, okay, but he's a good human being and he's spending $10,000 a month. So what are you
I watch how she looked away when he said what he said. Maybe it was just me that caught that. Maybe it's just the law enforcement in me. I pay attention to detail. I pay attention to facial micros. I pay attention to body language. A person gonna tell you who they are and how they move just by observation and listening. Let's continue to feast.
Ask him, what do you bring to the table? Since it's strictly a materialist worldview that you have, there's only a material mindset here. The material mindset is, well, it's expected that I provide a material dinner and I clean the house, and these are all material things. The expectation from him is that he provides material with way harder, right? $5,000, $10,000 in order to complement things that you desire, right? So they ask really, when they're asking, what do you bring to the table? Saying, what do you complement that he desires?
Unfortunately, most men just kind of want a trophy.
Bullshit. Who wants a trophy? That's what you think. And a large number of women literally believe this same thing. Say, big truck. What type of woman you want, or what characteristics you look for in a wife. It's simple. For the most part, a large number of men are simple. Just love me, respect me, treat me right. That's it. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about your degrees. Don't get me wrong. It plays a part, but it's not the only thing. Because I can date a woman that flips burgers at Burger King, or she's a waitress at IHOP or Denny's. But I guarantee you, she knows how to communicate. She's a hard worker. She's a team player. And so forth. They say, I don't like a man telling me what and what not to wear. I would never tell my woman what she can and cannot wear. She will already know what to wear and what not to wear. She will already know how to conduct herself, because out there in the public eye, not only you representing yourself, but you're representing me. And I'll be damned if I'm going to have the wrong person representing me, and then it comes back to me about my woman's behavior, about what my woman wore. And they looking at me all cockeyed. Like I said, and I'll continue to say it, the worst thing to do is to bring the wrong woman to the family gathering and have Big Mama or an OG pull your ass in the kitchen and have a meeting about who the hell you brought. And you need to take that thing back where you met her from.
I think that's the most material thing ever.
That's it?
What do you bring to the table?
Ooh, I like that question. I bring my sweet pussy. Nothing but my sweet pussy.
That is amazing.
Very succulent.
That is amazing.
I was unaware about the word language that she was using in that, but let's stick to the script and get the meat and potatoes out of it. Basically, she's saying that's all she brings is her body. And that's sad. That is so sad. Nothing else. And when it's asked, oh yeah, I got 2 more clips. Trust me, you in for a doozy. When it's asked, what else do you bring? Crickets. But it lets you know. Again, an individual will let you know what type of person they are by the fruit they bear. And it's easily to shift it for men as well. For these ladies. Ladies, be careful of the men that you choose. It's a two-edged sword. But in this conversation, this is what we're talking about. But I got something for the men, because there's a lot of simp, lollipop men out there that need a good talking to as well. When a king talks, everybody else listens.
Run am. If he is you, run am.
Fantastic.
I'm good in bed. I don't understand why you thought I wasn't crazy. You could tell by how I'm out of my mind.
I can look at you and tell you crazy. I don't need to be intimate with you to know. I can look at you and tell you crazy. The lights are on, but nobody's home. The elevator's not going all the way up. I can look at you and tell you deceitful, you're lying, you lie, you play games, you're conniving, manipulative. Let's go.
Mind.
A lot of females don't even know what they bring only what's between their legs most of the time, or they have a generic answer they repeatedly use because they have zero personality.
The ability to see what the table needs and bring that.
The ability to see what the table needs and then bring that.
So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated. I myself graduated with my associate.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Studies also shown large number of black women are in debt. Studies also shown that the same houses, the same homes that black men own are losing those homes. Or I'm a homeowner. Until you own the land, you don't own the home. You still paying on something. So technically, you don't own the home. You're renting because you're still paying somebody, paying off the loan. When you own the land that the home sits on, then you own the home. When it comes to educated, do we really need to walk down those roads? Because last time that I checked, black women were not the most educated. But Asian women are. Okay, let's continue. Keep digging a hole for yourself.
Associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology. I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids.
But all those things that you got, don't get me wrong, but those things can't help you or teach you how to keep a man. What do you bring to the table of a relationship? Are you peaceful? Are you kind? Do you know how to pray? You know how to worship? Because you know in a relationship and or marriages, storms are going to come. Things are going to happen. Are you supportive? Will you stand by your man? Not in back of your man, not in front of your man, but beside your man. Okay? Can you motivate him? Can you pray for him before he leaves the home? Do you know how to cook? Are you romantic and affectionate? These are basic qualities, characteristics that men want to know when getting to know a woman. Okay, you make $70K a year, which that's nothing, because if a man makes $70K a year, 7 and 7 is 14. That's $140K a year that y'all can make combined together. Cool. But you see where I'm going with it. It's good that you have those things. But let's get down to business. That's what men want to know in 2026. Who are you? What is it that you bring? Do you bring peace? Because in 2026, men are keeping their peace. Men don't chase bags. That was 2025. We chase purpose. When you chase purpose, everything else comes in play. Let's continue. Long ass eyelashes and fake ass hair, but you want a real man. Let's go.
So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
What do men bring to the table apart from their money? Once you take away that...
The fuck your face is so shiny for? What? Oh yeah, my bad. I said I wasn't gonna bang on folk. Why is your face shiny? Here we go. Listen to what she say, the foolishness.
Money did nothing. So I am the table. I'm a licensed nurse, licensed midwifery, licensed public health nurse, BNSC, did an extra professional course on BLS. So baby, I am the table.
Zero personality, zero originality, zero value. What does that look like in the dating market? It's oversaturated with the same thing. As a man, now he has way more options who can exercise his options without pressure of having to commit. But the females have a very different reality.
So many options now, you're willing to just date and try things that's new. So I feel like back in the day when you couldn't go on your phone and Google anything, you were just in your small town with your wife and your kids and you were happy.
No, I feel like, here we go, tell me what you feel. I can care less about what you feel. Tell me what you know. Because back in the days, relationships were fun. Back in the days, especially the 90s, if a man saw a woman that he liked, he approached that woman respectfully. You feel me? There was things that woman did that made herself approachable. You see, she was friendly. She was inviting. There was a comfortable vibe. And if that woman had someone, we'll say, and she let it be known, hey, I'm off the market. Everything was cool. Man was cool. He said, hey, just shooting my shot. Boom. Woman said, thank you. No harm, no foul. If a woman saw a dude that she liked, she did not have no problem with going up to that dude and talking to him. Even to go as far as, shoot, let's go out for coffee. Let's go grab some lunch. I'll pay for it. Because she wanted to get to know him. There was something about him that caught her eye. You see, nowadays in the dating market, shit sucks. It became so transactional. And we see it. It's just a large number of individuals don't want to call it. No, damn that, we gonna call it. And talk about it. Men are tired of paying for first-time dates and getting nothing in return. Or it's not being reciprocated. It's not being appreciated. Because you take a woman out on a date, okay, you spending $100 to $200 something. Then she want to take food home and claim she got kids. Then get mad at you because you won't flip that bill. It's just too much. Like I tell people, I can give a damn about the damn restaurant. I can give a damn about the food in the restaurant. I can give a damn about the name of the restaurant. I can give a damn about the ambience of the restaurant. I'm trying to get to know you. Fuck the restaurant, you. So in 2026, we're going to go out for coffee. We're going to go out for ice cream. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to have some intimate time together where we can get to know each other. Now, if it goes past that point, then we can go to a restaurant. But I guarantee you, I ain't going to be spending no damn $200 out of no pocket for no restaurant. We're going to keep it simple. Now, it gets to that point, I go to the restaurant, you tip. Simple as that. You got to put in on something. Let's go.
But you can go on Instagram and see the baddest of them all. You're like, oh, maybe she's not the one for me. She's boring. She's home. She's on the same thing. It's like Groundhog Day. Isn't it Groundhog Day? Like they want to do the same thing over and over again. So it's like, I can go and choose who I want. So I think because everything's so accessible right now, it's impossible to sit still and do the same thing over and over again.
You see, everybody's business is out too. So it's like, you know exactly where the person you like might be, or, you know, your time to be able to move in and make your move. So I think that's another thing, again, with the accessibility. Like, being able to go after something that, you know, is different than your norm at home. It's not a good thing, you know, so that just makes everybody feel like, what's the point of marriage in a way? Like,
Men will literally show up to your house with flowers, look you dead in the eyes and say, I want to date you, will tell you that they have deleted Hinge because they're having a good time with you and getting to know you and they don't need it, will make you playlists to ask you on dates, will make you playlists for the airport, will tell you that they haven't felt this way about anyone in so long, will ask to pick you up from the airport, will call you baby in every other sentence, will ask you to help them decorate their new apartments, will ask you to help them upgrade their wardrobe, and then they will tell you that they're not ready for a relationship because they have to pour into their business.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Now you see how men feel when the men go out of his way to do those things for a woman that he's interested in. Take a woman out on a date, pay for it, show her a good time, make sure she had a good meal, come over flowers and candy, open up the door, pull out the chair. And at the end of the night, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm focusing on me, self-love, self-care. You could have told me that shit in the beginning, and we could have went Dutch. Okay. But yet, let Pookie and Ray Ray use what you call a cellular device and tell you to come over. Pull them pants down, bend over and spread your cheeks. And let me nut inside and bust one. You all for it. Tell me I'm lying. Reality is real. Truth is real. Let's continue.
Or is it just me?
So I got off the dating apps a couple months ago because, you know, they just kind of suck. But last month truly solidified my decision to never return to those apps, and it's not for the reason that you think. So basically, my best friend found out from some guy that there was somebody on the dating apps that were using her pictures. Like, they were basically catfishing, pretending to be her. So she asked me, will you make a fake profile, like, as a guy, and then, like, swipe through and see if you come across my profile? So I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. So I make a fake profile. Now I'm pretending to be some man, and I'm swiping through all the women to find my friend. Y'all, when I tell you, I was swiping 10 after 10 after 10 after 10, like, gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman, all of them with very well thought out profiles, all of them with hobbies and interests, who want long-term committed relationships, all of them who are, like, clearly putting a lot of effort into this. And, like, I couldn't run out of options. It seemed like no matter how many times I swiped, there was always another 10 waiting for me. And it just made me think, like, if this is what it's like for them, I'm seeing why partially they don't take women that they meet on dating apps that seriously. Because, like, if I match with this girl and she's not immediately what I want her to be, she's not vibing with what I'm vibing with, I ask her if I can come over at 10 o'clock at night and she don't want to do it, I'm just going to get back on the apps and find somebody that will. Like,
when it comes to dating apps, it's a gamble. You're rolling the dice because you do have a large number of individuals that catfish, to get catfished. You do that. You have some men to get catfished. You have some women who get catfished, okay? It's a double standard. However, one thing I've learned, and this few tips, this is some tips. When you're on a dating app, if an individual has photos from the waist up, that's a problem. That's a concern. Versus a full body photo, okay? Clothed and all, not naked, not half naked, but clothed, be respectful, cool. And it's always good to video chat with the person before you link up with that person. just to make sure that person get to see you, you get to see that person. Just some friendly tips. Like I said, online dating can go both ways. You're rolling the dice with it. And you do have some people that are cool that are workaholics, and it's just another way for them to meet people. You know, they don't have enough time to get out. Cool. Some may have children and aren't always quick to have a babysitter so that they can get out. So therefore, being on the dating apps is convenient for them, but everybody's different. I'm just saying.
Like, just swipe one more time and you'll find somebody who probably looks even better than her, who's probably even more of a match for me. Like, it just really gives the illusion of like endless options. And men already have more eligible dating options than women do. Like, they already have more of an upper hand when it comes to the playing field. They're already winning. Then you get on the apps and you have all of these options at your fingertips. No, absolutely not. I said no. I will not be returning to these apps now that I'm seeing it from their side. No, thank you. Like, I can't stress to you how many eligible bachelorettes were on this app. I got on Tinder and I got on Hinge, and it was the same with both. It's always beautiful, stunning, gorgeous women. And then also seeing them on the app made me really feel like, why are you on here? Like, as fine as you are and as much of a catch as you seem to be, why are you on this app? And now I understand when men, because I've seen men come on TikTok and be like, when men meet you on a dating app, they automatically think that you're desperate. And now, and first, like, it sounds offensive, and it kind of is. But now that I'm...
Again, I wouldn't necessarily say desperate. It's another alternative way for dating. That's all. And when you really sit back and you listen to one's explanation of it, in some instances, it kind of makes sense. Hey, this person work a long time. They work a lot of hours, so they don't have the opportunity to get out there and date. Okay. It can be anything, you know. Some may have children and they're not quick to have access to have a babysitter, so they don't get out as much like that. And you know what? It's a Friday night, Saturday night, you bored. You just want to try it out. Curiosity. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm scrolling from their perspective. I'm like, why are you on this app? Like, you really are too good to be on here. And if that's how they've been viewing me, yeah, baby, I'm not going back. You can forget about it. Bye.
I don't know what is happening with our men right now, but I just find guys now just feel like they've got too many options. So you find guys who are older than us, they want girls who are younger than us.
15 years younger than you guys.
Exactly. And then guys who are younger than us, they want women older than them. So it's just a mess.
It's chaos.
But that's nothing new. That always been going on. Younger women have always been dating older men. Younger men have always been dating older women. This ain't nothing new. It's now you see more of it. You see more of younger women dating older men. You know, older men dating younger women. I mean, something that has been going on for years. We just see more of it going on now. You know, whoever's going to love you and treat you right, hey, it is what it is.
Chaos. It's just a mess, but I can understand why. I mean, if our kind of age group, they don't want us, what must happen to us? Because our age mate, now they are conflicted. They are between the young ones and the old ones. And then, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess. So it's just, and men have just discovered that they've got too many options. I mean, now there's both BBL, there's small waist, there's light skinned, there's skin lightening. I don't know anymore. It just becomes very difficult now to find a partner. I don't know. I just feel like the dating scene has completely shifted and changed from back then to now. I mean, back then you'd be in a proper, easily 6-year, 10-year relationship. Right now, if you make it to 10 months, you're like, yay.
1 year? What? You are celebrating an anniversary?
I swear, that's like a serious anniversary. It's a serious achievement, accomplishment.
I went out tonight. I said, let me go and enjoy myself. But as I was enjoying myself, my eye open. I took eye. My eyes shine. I said, God, men are so lucky. Men really have it good, y'all. Men really have it good. What? I went to 3 different events today. See woman, white, black, purple, long hair, short hair, black hair, purple hair, orange hair, skirt, short, skirt, long shirt, long small shirt. This one, belly button, no belly button. Her teeth is gap, no gap. She's wearing red Hanifa. One is wearing blue Hanifa. I say, yay. Men really have options. Yet they will come and shout, there is no good woman. Male loneliness epidemic. Road to teach on chon. You people dress like spoiled milk. You dress like spoiled milk.
Men having options. Men's options have options. Men coming to their own. Men are not settling. Men are setting limitations. Men are setting the boundaries. Men have a preference, and they're stating their preference. And when you have that, and when you have men not playing the town fool for a woman, meaning not being a simp, you're not going to get what you want. I'm not going to spoil you. I'm not going to do all those things that you want men to do, but yet the very things that man wants you to do, you get an attitude or you don't do. Men simply said, cool, I'm out. And look where that leaves them. Dumb, broken, and alone.
You have no personality. I was watching, no personality, nothing. Just anyhow.
The way the men are set up, God forbid I accidentally marry one.
How are men set up? You can't be triggered. We're
bitches.
Damn.
The thing is now, see before, especially even growing up, back in the day, you got with who was in your area or who you could get a bus to. So when you find a baddie, lock it in. Now, I could get one in America, Australia, Spain, Ibiza, Brixton, Brighton, Manchester. So now they feel like, oh yeah, I like her, but I could do better. Yeah, I like her, but I could do better. So they're not serious because they got so many options, and I think they even outnumber women.
Either men are not serious or those that you want are not serious with you. Okay.
That they don't want to settle down because they don't have to.
Females are very frustrated. They fought but never think. Compared to a man, they will always have more options, especially if you're chasing the same kind of guy. You only have the keys to intercourse, not marriage. No matter how educated you think you are, slim, good looking, independent, there's always going to be more competition on your end. More females want the same thing that you want, especially since the sex revolution. Females' body today have become way more accessible, not just on a physical level. Modesty is seen as primitive today. Men have more visual access to a female's bodies, meaning dating apps is every female's worst nightmare, but also her guilty pleasure. They love the attention until they're not getting the desired attention. Or, in this case, they realize men actually are getting more attention, leaving females very jealous. We heard it. How is it beautiful women are single? Beauty isn't commodity when it can be easily attained, bought, put on, surgery, squats, glutes, you name it. Everything.
Again,
If you have low self-esteem,
it's about It's about who you are and how you present yourself. All right. Now, peep this out. Cam Newton had a guest on the show, Natalie Nunn. Watching Cam Newton's body language, you can tell he was very irritated. And she knew it, and she continued to play off of that. Okay? So I have it cued to some really, really strong talking points that he made and her response to those questions. And it's just a highlight and to bring it home of how a large number of women think, behave, speak, and move. And then I have one last clip. You know, our godfather, Kevin Samuels, is going to take us home. But peep this out.
Here he goes, he's putting his iPad down. Now, I like that type of put your iPad down.
Let's
So
talk
you
about
asked a question.
Yeah.
He makes more money than her for sure. She don't give a fuck. They don't care. Baddies don't care.
But what I'm referring
But,
to is
yeah.
it's not necessarily about money all the time. And I think
No, you said that.
no.
You said, what is it that makes a male...
No, I will say it again.
Okay, say it again.
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
I just told you. When they
And
make more money and they're the boss.
That's cool.
She's the boss. And
But-
so he makes... So what I was trying to refer to...
I can already tell you right now, she don't know what the fuck he just said. She been drinking. She all over the place. But I want you to listen to this. Let's continue.
He makes more money, right?
Right.
But she's the boss.
Okay, take money out of it.
No, it was money out of it. He definitely makes more money than her. She's still running that shit.
Okay. But
Okay.
take financials out of it.
Okay, so what...
What are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
She's definitely...
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Nothing. Shots fired. Boom. She can't even answer the damn question. Men, what the fuck? Men in 2026 do not, and I repeat, do not bring a woman home that look like this, that sound like this, that behave like this to the family gathering. Big mama gonna whoop your ass. And if you decide to marry a woman like this, I will be there at the wedding. I will stop that shit. Wherever you go, I'm gonna be there. While you getting you some ass from a woman like her, I'm gonna be there. Stop. Before you bust, stop. It's not worth it. This is a woman right here that's incapable of answering a damn question. Everything out of her mouth is about money. Money this, money that. Men are not messing with baddies. Men don't like baddies, but niggas do. Because all they got to do is get them some ass and they skeet and they out. But when you're talking about a real man, a man that is all about something, a man that has good character, that's not who he's choosing. I've been a professional athlete, and I'm going to tell you, ain't no way in hell I'm wifing a woman like that. Now, I may sleep with a woman like that, but I wouldn't take her seriously in a relationship. I'm just keeping it 3,000 with you.
more popular than him. I don't even know who the fuck he is. So if he wants, respectfully, I don't watch Major League Baseball, but if he wants to be like with a young, successful baddie that is an it girl, that's what she's bringing to the table, because she's definitely.
What the fuck does that have to do with the question he asked? You can't even answer it. You cannot stop saying baddie for the life of you. You cannot stop talking about money for the life of you. That's all you know. Well, goddamn, that's sad. You're sad. I understand why Cam Newton was irritated. Like, I cannot wait until I get this bitch off my damn show. This is the type of woman that will embarrass her and embarrass you publicly.
Her follower, everything. She's more popping. So I don't know. Sometimes, like, I'm a little bit older. I don't really care about social media and followers and all that.
You a fucking damn
But
lie.
the younger people
You a damn
do.
producer on the damn
You
show.
know that. So maybe she brings more like to the table, like for social media and like popularity or
But
whatever.
you're not answering my question.
No, you just asked. What?
No, I'm gonna guide you.
I don't know. Don't guide me. Oh my God.
I'm trying.
I'm
trying to get to an answer.
Right. I don't know. Baddies bring a lot to the table.
Can you?
What the fuck does baddies bring? Can you? Nigga, you watching this live stream, you watching this, Cam Newton had Natalie Nunn on his show. And I'm doing a live stream right now. Yeah. When I tell you, bitch cannot answer one simple question, it's like pulling teeth and nails. Is this where we at? Is this what we're doing in this generation? This is one of the main reasons why in this generation shit is so fucked up. Because of women like her. Everything that comes out of her mouth, baddie. Money. That's all the fuck you know. Nothing else. I mean, she's the type of person that you want to come see after the club is over and it's at night. But you got to make sure you put a muzzle on her to keep from talking while you hitting it from behind, because she talked too damn much and her voice is annoying. I bet one.
You name something.
Great mothers.
Okay, talk about it.
I put $1 million swimming pool in my backyard because my daughter said she wants to swim.
Okay.
So I put a pool. It cost me $900.
Somebody actually fucked you and got you pregnant? Damn.
And it was like $1 million. I put them, great moms.
Yes.
Good people. Giving. I'm the biggest giver. A baddie is gonna give. We're gonna give to the community. I pass out turkeys every year for people that are not in fortunate situations like the rest of us that are eating Thanksgivings and having.
Do you pass out the turkeys or do you eat the turkeys? Which one is it? Inquiring minds want to know.
We just did a toy drive. So I really wanted Journey to come, my daughter and Jacob to come here this weekend so that she could see my music video because she loves the song. I just found that out. I was like, how does she know the song? But she went to a toy drive because the Sacramento Kings and I have a relationship, and we set up a whole toy drive with the Kings, my husband, and my daughter. I don't post these things because this is not something that I feel...
You have a husband. But see, let me just say something here. As she begins to calm down and talk, you kind of hear a different a different tone in her voice. This is a woman that is broken. This is a woman that suffers from childhood issues. You hear it because certain things throughout the interview, she was triggered and some things hit home. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and fun. And like I said on my show, I'm going to call shit out and it's going to flow how it's going to flow. But at the end of the day, this woman is still human. But it's just to highlight and to show the behavior. This is unprofessional behavior. A lady should not behave like this. A real lady does not behave like this. But a woman that is for the streets behaves like this. Ghetto and hood behaves like this. I grew up in the hood, but the hood didn't make me. You see, I chose to do things better, different. I chose to sometimes you get that little brain freeze when you really want to say certain things, but it gets clouded by other things. I chose not to be like everybody else. I chose to move differently. Now, that's good that she does things in the community. Some of the things she's saying now, that's what she should have said in the beginning when he asked her. But it is what it is.
Really correlates with like my brand. It's just my real life. So there's definitely separations from real life and Natalie Nunn. So they did a toy drive. I asked Jacob, I said, how many people do you think we gave back to? He's like, 250 kids got toys. And like, even if it was one, I'm for the kids. I'm for, I spent money and I want everyone to just, I don't post this stuff because it's like, she's just posting to try to do PR work. I don't have to do PR work, baby. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. I get that. But there's individuals out there that want to know the real you. And it's always good to be authentic. You don't want to give them the fake you because on your social media, from your shows, they're seeing the fake you. But if you really, really sat yourself down and humbled yourself and give people the real you, will you lose a large number of your fan base? Because the real you is thoughtful, caring, loving, giving, supportive, a totally different character than what you present on the show and how you were behaving in Cam Newton's interview. See, people portray to be one way on camera, behave and be and say and do on camera for the attention. Off the camera, they're a totally different person. Humble, loving, caring, giving. Something totally different from what they were behaving and saying and doing on camera. Which common sense would tell the average individual, this caring, loving, giving person, that's the person that you should be showing on camera. You see what I'm saying? We all do things, trying to build our brand, yada. Copy and paste conversations. Look, it's all the same thing. But at the end of the day, there's a way that you have to carry yourself, especially as an adult, as a mother, as a wife.
But that's why Journey wasn't here. And then you said you wanted Jacob. He's not here because they were at a toy drive on Saturday. So that's it. Like, you said, what do baddies do? That's what we do.
Outside of yourself.
Yeah. What else do baddies do?
Can we remove you from this discussion?
Fine.
I just want you to speak on behalf of the baddies that you come in contact with.
Yeah. they're doing for their communities.
Why would it be advantageous for a man to take serious a baddie?
Because they're smart. They're doing their job. And at the end of the day,
one thing that I have seen, I'm not sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off. It's a lot of strong.
yeah, why do you guys want to do that? Like, it's like aggressive. She wears the pants. She's a nigga. Like, that's so rude. It's rude. It's like, actually, I really don't like that. It actually makes me feel like, so what do you want me to do? Just cook, clean? I don't wash clothes.
It just goes to show what men go through. You know, the things that men are experiencing. And you have some men out there that are dealing with a woman that is like this, that dealing with a woman like this, and it's a headache. I guarantee you right now, that man is tired. Because to deal with a woman like her, that's draining. I need to make sure I have some BC powder or motherfucking Tylenol or an Advil waiting because she's annoying. But yet, when you tear down all of that stuff and you start tearing down layers of this woman, of Natalie Nunn, start tearing down those layers. And when you start tearing down those layers, you'll find a little girl that was abandoned, that was abused. You find this little girl that she has to put on a facade. How she presents herself publicly, that's not who she really is behind closed doors. She moves differently. But this is a character that she's built up as a way, you know, we got to protect certain things. That's what I gather from her. And it's actually sad of this type of behavior because you do have children and you are married.
I don't want you to fight.
I'm not, well, fine. Then just say, babe, I don't want you to fight. Hey, Nat, don't fight.
You keep
It's
making
not
it.
cute.
You keep
I'm just saying,
inserting-
or hey, baddies, maybe we can talk about this. Or maybe, but it's like annoying when like men be like, cause nigga, you fight. Like we just seen you beat up a whole mascot. Like don't do that. Like it just be like, damn, like times be getting to the point where like, bitch, I might have to swing, but I still have more self-control. But maybe my baddies don't and they gonna learn. They're young and there's a lot of lessons in life. Everybody's learning lessons daily. Yeah. Like I learned a lot with you today.
Really?
Yeah.
How great of a guy I am?
All these football players. Let me get on my Instagram and tell them about you.
Talk to me about
Cam,
the dynamic. Talk to me about the dynamic with you and the Zoo CEO,
Lenny.
Lenny.
Cam is crazy, right? He want to start some shit today.
Well, I'm just this is not even iPad. This is me.
I know, I like that for you. Smart. Lemmy and I are great business partners.
How did that transpire?
Yeah, so I went to school with and worked with one of his best friends.
Okay.
So Lemmy, you know, he's from Detroit, and he's a pastor's kid. He grew up in the church. Yeah, I love that too. And
I'm gonna fast forward here and get to towards the end. There's a special part that I want to show each and every individual here. And Let's see, is this it?
The other day at home, because I looked around and I was like, last time I was at my house, not last time I saw my kid or my family because they come on the road with me, but the last time I was at my house was in the summer. And then I was putting up the Christmas tree and I'm like, what the fuck? The time. One thing about people that work a lot and are like, really in their business is like time. Like, you can't buy time. I don't care.
I like how she said that. I like that. When you have individuals that spend a whole lot of time working, and it goes back to when I hear a large number of women say they want a high value man, they want a man to make, 6 figures, 7 figures, 8, 10, 9 figures. That man is barely at home because that man is out working. What it comes down to, it wouldn't really matter much to that woman because she's going to do what she want to do. Long as he's providing for her, long as he's taking care of her. You see what I'm saying? Him being gone all the time really wouldn't matter to her. So at the end of the day, it comes down to finances, money. It costs to take care of me. I want to be taken care of. I want to be spoiled. Okay, I get it. In order to make 6 figures, 7 figures, 8, 9, 10 figures, you're going to be gone a lot. I'm okay with that, long as I keep receiving your paycheck. What type of life is that? On the other hand, the individual spends a lot of time working. That individual is going to have a dull life. But I also get, too, that it's hard for that individual to date, but it's convenient to pay for some ass. Hey, we all have needs. I'm just highlighting certain things that should be highlighted or said within conversation. When you're dealing with a person that works a lot and they don't have enough time to date, for them, if it's convenient for them to pay for some ass, cool. Because money's being exchanged. I'm getting something. She's getting something. When we're done, we part ways. Versus trying to date somebody, spoil that person, and you don't know if you're going to get you some or not. I'm just saying. You break certain things down from different angles in order for the truth to be told.
Like, you can't buy time, right, Cam? Like, be for real. So last time I was home, I was swimming in the pool with my daughter. We were having a fun time. We had the fun floats up, fun boy floats. And then I literally went home like a week ago and we were putting up the Christmas tree. Yeah, so.
How often are you away?
Away? Yeah. No, everybody travels with me, but I'm away.
I see.
Yeah, I'm on the road. So I did 3 shows this year. Baddies Gone Wild, Baddies Africa, Baddies USA. 7 weeks. What's that, 18? No, 21. 21 weeks. And then a couple weeks in between for interviews. And I was gone for half the year on that. And then I did about 40 cities this summer performing my new song that everybody's loving. 30 bands a night for an hour to walk through. I'm gonna get all that. I'm cleaning up. 40 cities for the summer. And then that was, we calculated it because I wanted to know. That was 120 days. It was every weekend, 3 days out of the weekend. But they be traveling with me. That's what I do. I make everyone, that's why I work as hard as I do so everybody can come on.
Last question.
Yes. Oh, the last question. Because you got my phone going, so you messy. He wants to be done now, but everybody going on my phone right now. You got Tanisha started. And then you know who else I want you to talk to? I got someone else you need to talk to.
Who?
Summer. She's the most viral baddie. So find him a question for Summer, because this has to be in the segment. Summer.
As in Walker?
Bigger than Summer Walker. My baddies are the it girls. Summer None Other, they call her. And let me just give you a little, like, one thing. She says, on my mama. So she's from Detroit.
Okay. Like we didn't just hear him say, shit. Okay, let's go. I feel you, Cam. I feel you, brother Cam. Let's go.
She's the baddie that, she's like another Krishan type moment. She gonna be like, bitch, on my mama. And then the other thing she says is like, bitch, you should have never, you gave the wrong bitch some money, hoe. On my mama. On my mama. She's crazy. Like, that's what she does. Like, she makes, I be in the meetings like, Summer, you did too much last season. You got it on my mama. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Tell us. When it's all said and done, when you look back and you look forward to what you want to become, what do you want people to understand about you the most?
You know, Chanel and like, you know what I hate about life is like, motherfuckers be like, when it comes to black women, no, I want to really dive into this. This is a real, you know what they feel like? Okay, so I buy, can I see my purse? Let me show Kim some shit. Cause I study fashion and all the brands and real shit.
It's funny how he asked her a question and she just shifted all that and went to something totally different. But this behavior, this is how a large number of modern, this is modern feminist women behavior. Men in 2026, now you know who to stay away from.
Shit, so let me show Cam everything. So like in life, right? Like people be like, so when it's all said and done, everybody want to get money. Everybody wants to be legendary. We want to leave a mark. I'm gonna leave a mark. You've left your mark. You've done your thing. I'm doing my thing. You respectfully like, I'm gonna give you so many more props with this and everything you're doing. Cam, this is, you got it. So now we got girls like Chanel, right? She created the Chanel bag. This is an $11,000 bag, everyone. I paid for it. It wasn't, Chanel ain't sponsoring baddies because we fight and whatever Cam said, they're, you know, we them hoes. But at the end of the day, like, Chanel was a hoe. I read the books. She said, in your double flat bag, if you a bad bitch, there should be a zipper. That zipper, I've never even opened it up before. I actually never even took this tag off before. Hey, take this tag off. I just bought this bag. Here, Cam. Here, I'm sorry. Here. Sorry. Look, she says she puts phone numbers in here. Up there. She tucks them in, zips them when she's out at restaurants with men. And then she goes home and she called, like, read the book. That's what Chanel did. She created a double flap. So any nigga that buys a baddie.
Cam, I applaud you. I take a sip of my Celsius. Fuck. My Celsius to you for keeping your peace, Cam. For keeping your cool. Because she is so fucking annoying. It is pathetic.
Sorry, not a bad, a bad bitch, a bag. There's a double flip. It's a double one. This is to go into your bag. You know what's in my bag? Makeup wipes. Oh my God, these are the new one. Everyone. It's like if you got a little, oh my God, I'm sweating.
He asked her a question. And she went through all of this shit and still have not answered his question. He's sitting there quiet. He's sitting there calm. This is how men in 2026, your behavior should be. When a modern feminist, Spider Monkey 99 cent mop bucket pirate behave. Period. Don't argue. Don't fuss. Don't be rude or disrespectful. You can kill a person more with silence than anything else.
It's just like makeup wipes. You know, Louis Vuitton makeup wipes. And then there's another flip. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. For phone numbers. When you were back in the day, Chanel, read the book. It's a double flip bag. She hid phone numbers in there. Like that little paper.
Did you forget the question?
No, I'm on your question. Oh my God, Kim, you hate me.
I love you.
All right, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Like, I'm never coming back here. He hates me. You hate me. Like, what did I do to you? I don't deserve this behavior.
What the hell is wrong with her? A large number? Hey, your boy Big Truck cannot be making this shit up. Let's go.
The question is,
yes,
what do you want people to understand about you?
I'm just a baddie. I'm gonna leave my mark. We know that. I don't really do like the internet shit too often. I don't really like podcasts. I don't really like feel like I have to defend myself. Because when we get to defending ourselves, I'm gonna get to popping my shit. I don't wanna pop my shit. I don't have to pop my shit.
You don't.
I don't.
When are you going to answer the question? When? Is something wrong with you? Are you on something? Are you on any medication? Did you have too much to drink? Something's going on that's preventing you from answering a simple question.
Because everybody knows I'm the boss. But it makes me feel like in real life, I just want everybody to know I've been like really working hard for everybody. Like, it's not just about me. It's not. If it was about me, oh, please. I spread the love. I want everyone to live and enjoy the moment. It's a moment. These moments they come and go, Cam, you know that.
Yeah.
Like, you know that. It's like they go and cheer when you up, and then who the fuck is there when it's not that? You know what I'm saying? So I've been there. That's why when you asked about the Breakfast Club and these things, I'm like, I'm gonna pop my shit, but I'm winning, and I'm not gonna take no L's. And even then, like, I'm okay with just, you know, being the baddest bitch that ever lived, because that's what it's gonna be.
Can I give you something that's on my heart?
Oh my God, Kim, tell me.
First, here. That's yours.
What is, oh, that was the, oh my God, yes. Yeah, give me that back.
There you go.
Because, you know, my bags are registered, because I ain't no fake bitch. My shit. Yeah.
I'll say this. Wise words was told to me, and I'll share it with you. People are going to talk regardless, so you might as well give them something to talk about.
Right.
And Miss Natalie Nunn,
Do you love me, Kim?
most definitely gave people something to talk about. Don't change.
Okay.
I think a lot of what you do can be a distraction, but one thing that is true, you do put a lot of people on. You do empower women. It may not be people's digestible consumption, but nevertheless, you do.
Okay, thank you.
And I tip my hat off to you.
You do? Can I get one of your hats? Like, okay, I'm about to go shopping in this nigga's shit. He got a hat in here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wear
whoa,
one
whoa,
of the
whoa,
hats
whoa,
out there.
God damn. Let's go. Let's go.
I want that one right there off the wall. Ah! Cam, your hat just tried to fight me. I want this one right here. Thank you. Okay, I'm out of here, bitch. I did my big one. I got it. He said,
This is why I wanted to play this. This behavior is unacceptable. This behavior, this is unprofessional whatsoever. A lady should not act like this, should not behave like this, unless you're that fucked up and far gone. To go on a platform and embarrass yourself. She literally embarrassed herself. And I know Cam could not wait till that damn interview was over and get her ass off his platform. This is it. And it goes to show, let this be, I swear to beans, let this stream go viral. Men, pay attention, men. These types of women are out there. They're out there. You need to stay away from women that behave this way. And I want to hear from women of good character. I want to hear in the comments, do you think this is acceptable or not? Do you really see how men feel now? What men put up with? In 2026, men are not putting up with it. When we see this type of behavior, we're walking in the other direction.
Give me my hat. Thank you, baby. Mwah. All right, guys, we gotta go. Cam, you don't like me no way. I already know that, but I'm taking your hat. Hey, y'all, give me my drink. Hold on, come on, for real. Get this, Cordell. Let's go. He said he's giving me a hat. He said he's tipping his hat off. That means he's giving me a hat. Thank you, Cam.
Natalie.
And Mary. No, can I take the hat?
You can have the hat.
Thank you. Okay. Then we'll get back to that then. Can I have the hat? It was so cute. It's been up there the whole time. Yeah. All right, Cam. Thank you. God, Cam knew his hat. Y'all hoes is mad. I know they mad. I got your hat. Like, your hat is a thing, right? Let me see how this is on my head. Get D-Russian in here. Get D-Russian in here. My style is so, it doesn't look good?
It doesn't fit.
Shush. Get this picture. Oh my God, my eyebrows. Let me.
Got it.
Okay, thank you.
As we end things here.
Oh my God, I Cam Newton hat. No, be for real. I got a hat. How many people get a hat?
I'm stopping it right there. His facial expression is fucking priceless. We're going to end it with my man right here. Rest easy, King. I've had two phone conversations with Kevin Samuels. And it wasn't like no long 2-hour phone conversation. Nah, it was just one of them simple phone conversations. He came across my platform. He reached out through email and we spoke briefly, 2 times. We just spoke briefly. And I remember him saying, Big Truck, you're onto something. The King's Table is a very catchy name. Work your platform. Be yourself. Be yourself. Everything else is going to come. Don't rush, but perfect what you have. Be honest, open with your followers, and Keep that same positive, good energy. And that's what I plan to do. Keeping that same positive energy coming into 2026. Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, Lord. Stop. Let's look at this right now, shall we? Earnings and employment. All women in this country, 16 and up, working full time, 42,328. That's all women. But black women, median incomes for full time work, 36,695. Okay? All right? And I want you guys to remember that number. Less than 10,000, 3%. 10 to 20,000, 16%. 20 to 30,000, 22%. 30 to 50,000, 33%. Less than 26% of black women, well, 17% of black women make between 50 and 75,000. $75,000 or more, 9%. I want you to remember those numbers because I want you to not, because anytime we have conversations, I tend to hear women who always seem to be up in this 100,000, 70,000. I seem to attract some of the most engaged, almost being married, highest earning women. But when the stats, it's statistically impressive. Why is that number important? Because I want you to understand that the average of black women earns less than $37,000. But for sake of math and love, I'm gonna give us a 10% raise. Black women, I'm gonna give you a 10% raise. Women, I'm gonna give you a 10% raise. Why? Because this is what we're gonna do. A 10% raise. And then I'm gonna say one thing. How you gonna get to the end? How you gonna get to the end, ladies? How you gonna get to the end since you don't need no man? How you gonna get to the end? Because I want to show you guys something. Let me show you something. We doing all right? Let's see what the chat is. Let's see what the numbers are. Get the likes up, man. Get them up. And we're about to teach because, ladies, since I don't know what I'm talking about, you just saw the numbers. You saw the media, the image, the programming that they're trying to give you.
And some of y'all still not getting it. But a large number of men are getting it. Programming, brainwashed. My man just came with proof. So it's clear that a large number of women ain't winning like they claim they are. Everything that they're putting on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, claiming that they winning, they not. Them shits ain't going down like that. Them shits ain't happening like that. Because the stats prove it. Anybody that will lie to theyself will lie to you. Word up.
And then one person is trying to have a conversation that a lot of men have been saying to you, seeing as though you believe that most men think like I do on Instagram or YouTube. I'm not speaking just for myself. So the men are saying this. The message is this, and you're over here. Who needs to come to who? I'm going to show you who needs to come to who right goddamn now. If you're a 25-year-old woman, 25-year-old woman who expects to retire at age 65 and a life expectancy of 85, and you are making $50,000 a year. Now remember, I gave, the real number is closer to 37,000. I gave 40,000. Actually, I miscalculated. I gave 50,000. The real number is closer to 37,000. I gave black women, in this example, a 1/3% increase over their lifetime earnings and saving $200 a month. You know what that's going to net? I think that's a pretty fair example. A pretty fair example based upon the numbers we saw just a minute ago. Would you not agree? I think it's a pretty fair example based upon the numbers we saw just a minute ago. Would you not agree? Would anybody disagree with me? Does anybody think, oh man, that dude's full of crap? You know, sisters are doing well. They out here dominating. They making big strides and big moves. How many times have we heard this? You know, black men are the ones that need to get their shit together.
How many times have we heard women say, we the most educated? We doing good on the workforce. Ain't no man competing with us. We dominating the men market. How many times have we heard that same copy and paste conversation? Only thing that woman is doing is saying something that the last woman said, doing something that the last woman done, went where the last person done went. That's why I call it copy and paste conversation. You rocking rhymes, but you ain't saying nothing.
Like women out here killing it in corporate America. No, you're really not. A handful of you are, but the majority is not. Just like 51% of black men are single and childless, and 64% are in the middle class. Black men have made strides. And this is the truth.
Black men, and let me say this, black men have raised the bar. Black men are making improvement. You got black men, a large number of black men out there that are fathers in their children's lives. Okay? And statistics show that. But also statistics show that look, whether you have a son or daughter growing up in a single parent household, being with the mother, wondering why sons turns out gay or has some feminine to him because he was raised around his mom all his life. Folk don't want to talk about that. A mother cannot raise her son to be a man, but a man can. But a mother can raise her daughter to be a lady, but a man can't. That's why it's imperative that you have both parents in the household. Okay, let that marinate.
That we need to talk about, because today modern women have been sold a bill of goods that men are a luxury, that men are an option. Like, you don't need a man to survive. Oh, the hell you don't? You don't
Bullshit.
think so? So if the average of you is making $37,000 and I give you 50, a 1/3% increase from age 25 to retirement, just you by yourself, no man, no kids, and you're saving $200 a month. And see, if you'll think about $50,000 and you're living in Dallas, even if you had an $800, a $1,000 a month apartment, that's $12,000, a $300 car note with $100 and $200 in insurance, that's $1,500, and you taking home 36, you're bringing home $3,000 a month, and fully half of it is gone off your rent, your car alone. That's before utilities, groceries, miscellaneous, healthcare, anything. I gave women the most optimistic projection possible. I gave you the most optimistic projection possible. And you ready? Look at this shit right here. So you don't need no man. You don't need no man. Where you stand at the age of retirement, you'll have $700,000. Remember that, sister? Well, what are you all talking about these millions? And what happens if a woman happens to just fall slightly short? And what happens? And y'all act like these numbers are so important. And You know, we're doing our best, and God and the mother and the ancestors gonna come down and bless me. Ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of that happening. This is the reality. So I was trying to tell that woman where you stand. Even this,
and that is what a large number of women don't want to see right there. The reality of it all. See, I'm showing this for a reason. The reality of it all says it all, says itself. So there ain't shit you can say. You can try to stick to your guns, like most do, even when they know men are right. They don't want to admit that they're wrong, so they'll make excuses, try to find any and everything to stick to their guns, because they do not want to admit that they're wrong and men are right.
This is beyond optimistic. You would have $700,000 to live on with $200 savings. But guess what you need? You would need $2.9 million for that last 2 years. Remember that one sister? How much would I need? $50,000 for 20 years? $1 million? No, you need almost 3. So if you are earning below $50,000 as a woman, by yourself, this is where you are. $200 a month savings, you need to be saving at least $827 a month. And how many people have that? How many women have that? So I got news for you, modern.
Have different values. And identifying those values, can help as far as if the relationship can, be compromised, be healthy, just like completely eliminating toxicity in the relationship if you can identify these values. And I think that you may not value love.
I don't give a shit about love.
But.
And neither do my grandparents. They didn't care about love. They cared about survival, duty, and respect. We care too much about stupid shit like love. That's why Black women are the last to marry, the lowest married. And when you do marry, you marry less than 5 years. About love. It ain't about love. It is about, would you rather have responsibility and duty than get your ass from one end to the life to another? Here's what, y'all can worry about love. Y'all can deal with these.
I mean, I agree. However, there's a small part that says, wait a minute. You can have all of the above, the love, the duties, and so forth, when it's two people coming together, okay, and two people have an agreement or have an understanding that works for them in their household. That's the thing that's going to surpass all the other bullshit, because it's those two people that have an understanding. Okay, we all going to agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with coming into the marriage. Yes, love. There's nothing wrong with bringing love into the equation. There's nothing wrong with bringing duties and responsibilities into the equation. That's why two people have to have an understanding that works for them. That's why communication needs to be understood. In relationships and things, people are not communicating like they used to, and they wonder why.
Get it all. What now, ladies? What's your argument now? What's your position now? Don't talk about me, talk about the facts. Talk about the data. Talk about the reality of this. That is tremendously scary.
Well, I have my mother is praying for me, my Christian mother and grandmother and all the Christian women and men.
Just already told her to move. And again, what did I say? You graduated 8 years ago. You got no skills. There's no excuse for that. You're going to need somebody else to live with in life because you can't make enough to really live on your own.
And a lot of women are experiencing that even now. Now that winter's here, they're starting to see that they do need a man. Some of them are starting to admit that they do need a man. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you still have a handful of modern feminist women still on that bullshit They don't need no man. They don't need no man. Cool. Guess what? Over time, you're going to come around. But it may be slow pickings for you then because you've missed out. You've had opportunities, but you threw them away because of what you were saying and what you were standing on. What you thought was women's empowerment. What you thought was self-love, self-care. To me, is bullshit. Either you was in a relationship with a man and he fucked up, or you was in a relationship with a man and you fucked up. Somehow, some way, somebody fucked up. That's why the relationship didn't work. That's why the marriage didn't work. But who's going to be honest enough to say the part that they played in it?
I don't think we really understand what this pandemic combined with automation is going to do to unskilled workers in this world. I don't think we really get that. Do you know how to be a girlfriend? And if you don't know how to be a girlfriend, newsflash, you ain't nowhere qualified to be a wife. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor with the Lord. See, the implication is you're a wife when he finds you. He's husband material, meaning he doesn't have to. This notion that a man has to have an empire built before he goes to look for a wife is bullshit. It is a misinterpretation.
But how is it he has to have an empire and have all this stuff, but she don't have nothing? Nobody don't want to bring that part up, right? This man has to have all of these qualifications, has to have all of these characteristics, has to have any and everything. But yet, she has nothing. She has very little. Tell me what type of shit that make. And this is why a large number of women are single. He has to meet all of these expectations. She has to meet none. Bullshit. That's why you single. You are the type of women that get mad at women of good character because they're happy in their marriage. They're happy in their relationship. You call them pick-me's. You jealous. You hating on them. But yeah, you want to talk about the sisterhood. This is what we're talking about, ladies. This is the reason why men are walking away. This is the reason why men have shifted gears. Men have picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they move the fuck on.
You can start off and build together. That is a woman's purpose, to be a helpmate, to help him with his vision. She's not just to come after things are already prepared and sit her feet up and kick that like she did some shit. No. You don't know what I'm talking about? Glad you asked. Let's go back to the last video I did with the young lady who just felt like the world deserved it. The world, I want what I want. Remember that one? Woman. You're supposed to care more about the marriage of the man and starting your life than this showing off for your friends.
But I mean, I want what I want.
Right.
Certain people want what they want.
That's right. Remember Miss Want What She Wants? Met a man, been engaged, met him for a month, been together for 6 months, already engaged. We're gonna hold off for 2 years to get to a wedding to show off to a bunch of her friends. And she can't even fathom to use the word cooperate. Oh yeah, y'all don't remember her? Oh yeah, let's do it. A lot of modern women insist upon their way. It has to be my way. And we're
okay, so like my way or the highway type of like vibe.
Uncooperative, disagreeable.
Okay.
Back up a little bit.
Oh, listen, I'm not a size 4, so.
I'm just saying because your face is half on there. That's it.
Oh, okay. Let me
Your
post
face
this.
is right
Sorry,
here.
I was fixing some tea. Hold on. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I mean,
So the being right, the being right just means it makes it almost impossible for you to cooperate with a man long term. What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
I would say a year.
That was a lie. I would say a year, and it was like I can always tell when women start lying.
I can always tell when they start lying too. They start looking east, west, north, and south. They start messing with their hair. I look at the body language and facial micros. Anybody that would lie to themselves will lie to you. Okay? We've been highlighting things here for some time right now. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to fast forward to a little bit. He got a little bit more things to say and we out.
I would say.
Kinda.
How old is your fiance?
Huh?
90-day rule. You need him. He doesn't need you. Well, we need each other. Wrong. You need him because you will age out before he does. It is time to have a global reset, ladies.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
And that's the thing. It's time for a reset button. And in 2026, men have set the reset button. Go on ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Like the video. It's your boy Big Truck, and I'm gone. Happy New Year to the kings and queens. Take your respectful places. Operate in ways you've never operated before. Be kind to one another. Respect and love each other. Treat each other right.